Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich. This is your outlook for August 19th, 2014. We have an area of low pressure that's going to be moving to our south here over Virginia today. I think it stays to our south and it's going to move due east. Now, we were concerned yesterday, in yesterday's video, if you did watch it, we were talking about high pressure up to the north here, low pressure down here, creating kind of a sandwich effect between the two and allowing for an onshore flow here like this. There will be an onshore flow today, but the winds will be very weak, and that's because this area of low pressure is not particularly strong. The high pressure is displaced pretty far up northeastward across the Canadian Maritime. So not really a strong gradient between the two, and therefore not a strong east wind. So we will have an east wind, just not strong enough to really keep it mostly cloudy like we were fearing, as all model guidance has a consensus of all backing off that idea for Tuesday. So today we're looking at the temperature is creeping up a little bit to at or slightly above normal temperatures for this time of year. The only chances of precipitation will be very isolated across Delaware and then again across Maryland here. So not a big deal in our coverage area for the most part. Just mixed clouds and sun for most areas. Maybe a little bit more clouds than sun as you get into the southern areas closer to the system itself. So we get into Wednesday. We're just going to have a system moving in from the west here. That's this system here moving through the Great Lakes. This is going to be slowed up here because we have high pressure that's still going to be influencing our weather here, and it's going to slow the system up. And that's this high pressure that's sitting up here. So this is kind of nosing down to the west here. Here's Wednesday afternoon, and any showers and thunderstorm activity is going to be confined to western Pennsylvania, and that's because of this high pressure that's in place here. It's just not letting it. High pressure sitting up here. And it's kind of it's doing a force play here, so it's actually creating a block here where these areas of low pressure, this is that system on Tuesday, very slowly rotating around this high to the northeast here, and this is our next system here, and the frontal boundary associated with that low pressure, which is now way up here in the Great Lakes here. There is a frontal boundary with this, and it really just can't go any further, can't go very fast just because of this high pressure and this block that's set up in this blocking pattern that's set up right now. As we look into the NAM, this is the NAM simulated radar, future simulated radar here, and you see our western areas here, or our western areas of our coverage area starts right about here. So this is our where our westernmost portion of our coverage area is. So you have some storms that are approaching this area here, but really they don't get going. I see the neck go to the next frame 3 hours later, and you see it just falls apart. Looks good here, and then nothing. So maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm, and that would be very isolated, and it'd be only for the extreme western portions of our coverage area looking at for Wednesday here. So again, not a big deal. And then we go a little bit further. We're going to get into Thursday. I think this finally breaks through somewhat, but and we do get some showers over our area here. But you see that high pressure sitting here. At the same time, it's a squeeze play. High pressure is moving to the southwest, and as this is pushing southwest and this frontal boundary is moving east, it's encountering each other, and it's just really going to have a hard time getting a lot of precipitation out of this. So again, we're going to go back to the NAM here. We do see some showers finally make it into our coverage area. I think most of New Jersey stays dry, but and then this winds up just kind of falling apart here. You see, it just there's really not too much moisture for it to work with, and it just dies out, and there's really nothing going on here. And so most of this is going to be very scattered. And then here's a look at Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. But this high pressure again, I keep messing up here. This high pressure that's over New England here is going to keep nosing down to the southwest, and this is going to set up our weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as being really nice here. You'll see what happens here as this thing continues to establish itself and get even stronger, and that keeps everything around here out of our coverage area. It's forcing everything to the southwest by this high pressure establishing itself over New England. So what's that going to do? We think there's going to be a system. Another system is going to move offshore here. It's going to be forced to rotate around this high pressure on Friday and Saturday. So we do think that stays far enough to the south and east of our area here. You can see again, high pressure is now centered right here. So here's your low pressure staying way offshore because it's being forced that way because the high pressure is sitting over top of our area. So basically the bottom line here is it's looking like a very nice weekend coming up here. without any threat of precipitation, with high pressure sitting right over top of us. And even though this low pressure sitting very close in close proximity offshore here, I think it stays far enough away, and with this high pressure influence, it's really going to have a difficult time affecting our coverage area in any way, shape, or form. So that's the call for right now. It does look better. If you're looking for less in the way of precipitation, it looks like the only day we're really dealing with it is going to be on Thursday, and just some intermittent showers, and nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy, and not looking at any severe weather, certainly through the period. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for August 19th, 2014. Have a great Tuesday.